Alright, so Asia is opening in 2 minutes. Let's see if we can get these two accounts here to the payout. I need one more day of $200. These are the stats right here for the 150k. I mostly copy traded them, but I'm pretty happy with the stats. 83% win rate. The average win and losers, this is pretty strange. Not sure why it shows like that there. Well, while here it shows that it's almost the same. As you can see, one was 1-to-1. Risk to reward is 1-to-1 here as well. So not sure why it's different in the Top Step X platform, but that's what we get. Profit factor pretty decent as well. 3.64. Nice up curve here. I did take my first loser yesterday, I do believe, and you can see the days so far. 4 green days. I just need one more green day of 200 to be eligible for a payout. So we'll see if we can get that. And then I don't know really if I want to keep trading or if I want to take a payout. That is always the big question. We'll see how today goes, and we'll go from there. It says 6 trades, 8 trades, 8 trades, 9 trades, but that's also strange because I trade micros. If I go in with 15 micros on a trade and I take partials 2 times, that's going to count as like 3 trades or 4 trades or something like that, even though it's just 1 trade. But honestly, compared to what I used to make, this used to say 50, this used to say 60, 70 trades per day. So I'm not doing that ridiculousness anymore. I'm keeping it very, very simple and just trading Asia session gold these days. So market, Asia is open right now, just opened up, so let's see what we get. What I'm looking for here is, if you look at Asia in general and how Asia is moving, let me show you this. So here we have the sessions. The blue one is Asia. So the blue box is Asia, and I'm looking for a reversal in the second half of Asia. You can see that it happens quite often here. 9 o'clock, boom, up, reversal, down. If we go back here, 9 o'clock, again, boom, going up, reversal again. Here, let's see, in the second hour of Asia, 9:15 p.m., boom, up, reversal. Here again, 9:30, down, reversal again. So this happens very, very often. Here again, I mean, every single day you have a reversal after 9 o'clock or at 9 o'clock, and that is the move I'm trying to capture in the trades. I mean, every single day. It's really crazy to look at. If you look at it here, you can see that every single day almost has some sort of reversal movement in the 9 o'clock hour New York time, so Eastern time, and that is my time, 7 o'clock, so it's in an hour. So right now we should be in the move before the potential reversal at 9 p.m. You can see that here again. I mean, it's just a continuous pattern that comes pretty much every single day. We have a reversal during that hour. It's very interesting to see when you look at it like this. Again, 9 here, 9 o'clock right here, reversal. Let's see if we had that yesterday. I did take a trade yesterday, which was a win. I took a loss first, but then I took a win. But here we have it 9 o'clock reversal right here, pumping all the way up into London and then even up into New York, and now we're here, we're sitting here. So what I'm looking at here right now is this order block up here. This is my target for today. So for tonight is going to be this order block right here, 15 minutes, actually it's a 30-minute order block. I want to see price go up there, but first of all we need to probably come down and sweep these equal lows down here. So we have sell side liquidity right here. Let's mark that out. There we go. We have this massive trend line here. That is this blue line. This I think is a 4-hour trend line that we bounced off of last night. You can see it here, 1, 2, 3 bounces off of that. It continues all the way back here as well. You can see they rejected a little bit here, and it started pumping through it. I think we're going to hold this trend line. I don't think we're going to break it, at least not tonight. And here you can also see we have these fair value gaps up top here. So I want to see at least this sell side up here get taken. That is going to be my target for tonight, and we'll see how it goes here. So probably my plan is that this is going to do something like this. Price is going to do something like this. We'll see if that actually happens here tonight, but something like we come down, sweep this liquidity, and retest this 4-hour trend line, maybe something like this, and then we shoot back up, and we eventually take out this liquidity here, bounce back, and then into this order block. That is going to be my trade idea for tonight. You can see that we're definitely dumping right now. We are most likely going to take out these equal lows here. You could potentially take a trade right now and, you know, jump into it once we reach back into this order block right here, this 5-minute order block now. So if we come back here, I might actually take a short down to these equal lows down here. And if I do that, if I take that trade, then we might be done very early tonight, hopefully. We'll see. Or we might just dump straight through. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Rosie. What is it, Rosie? So now it's just a waiting game. We're not doing anything until we see our setup. That is one thing I've learned over the last year and a half trading. Don't trade outside of your plan. You have your plan before you go into the session, and you stick to your plan, and that is it. You don't do anything else outside of that. I've been burned so many times trying to figure out what's going on when I'm not trading my plan. Rosie, don't touch the camera, friend. Come on. I don't think did I show you the 50K account here? I'm not sure if I did, but here is stats for the 50K. 82% win rate. We have 2.95 profit factor. I'm happy about that. Total P&L $1,800 right now, and so far all green days. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Rosie. What is it? We have our biggest, best trade at $308, and this is of course a partial of a bigger trade. Worst trade 284. And here are the days. This is on the 5th is where I did not trade the 50K. I just went a little heavier size on the 150K, which you can see right here. So I took one more trade on the 150K there. That is why there are different values in these accounts. Well, let's go back to the chart here and see what's going on. So we are having a little rejection from this order block right here, this tiny thing. So if we can, but I do like the close here, because this close super bearish inside of this order block, which I like to see. That usually means that we're going to continue down. Otherwise we would just wicked it like we did here and like we did here. As you can see, these did not go through, these did not close within the order block, but here we have a clear, I mean solid, not even a wick on a small little wick down here, solid closure inside of the order block, meaning that we are probably going to go and take the sell side down here, these two equal lows. I used to trade a lot of Nasdaq and S&P, having both charts up and look for S&Ps and stuff like that during New York. But last couple of weeks, I've just been trading gold, and it's been so, I don't know. It just feels like gold is moving a little bit more predictable than Nasdaq and the S&P. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just how I read price, but I think gold is going to be the asset that I'm going to trade for the foreseeable future, and in Asia session only. It really doesn't move as much in New York as it does in Asia. So, and the time is good too. You have all day to do whatever you want, and then come back 6 o'clock here, Mountain Time, and you jump on the chart for a couple of hours, and then you're done. I don't really care if we get a retrace into this order block here, and it's not a big deal. My main focus is this order block down here. We can actually, now I'm gonna keep it like this. We could refine it a little bit here, but I think it looks good with this 15 minutes. We're on the 5 minute right now. Looks like we're dumping here through this order block right here, as expected. Alright, so it looks like price is retracing a little bit here. Let's see if it goes back into the 5 minute order block that we have up there. And let's see how it reacts to it, if we can actually take a trade from that. We also have one 15-minute order block up here. I don't think it's going to retrace all the way back there before we go and take out these equal lows down here. I think if it's going to retrace, it's going back to this area and then shooting back down. But you never know, as always. You never know. Could go all the way back here and just continue pumping. Let's see what the risk would be here if we actually took this trade. How much would we be risking? Let's take it from around that area, stop loss. Right there, TP. That's a pretty good risk to reward right there if we have 10 micros on. Risking 290 to make 1,460. I'll take it any day. If you want to trade this super aggressively, you could put a limit sell order here like that. But I always like to see the reaction when we come in here. If, for example, we get a super bullish candle that closes without a wick here, that's not good for the sells. Probably means that we're going to continue up to this level up here. So I always want to just market enter. First of all, see when we get to this area, how are the candles reacting to this area? Do we have strong momentum still, or do we see some rejection from that area? Jump down to the 1 minute, maybe look for a change in the state on the 1 minute, or break a structure on the 1 minute before we actually jump in and take the trade. I'm going to jump down to the 1 minute here. Just get a little bit more details of what's going on with the candles. We are starting to reject a little bit, it looks like. Got 30 seconds left on this candle. So this was a pretty, from Asia Open here, 6-point or 7-point drop, not bad. But I think it's going to drop a lot more than that for sure. I do like the fact that we're starting to reject here, as you can see. I just want to see one more push up into that green box above price now, the 5 minute order block, and then I'm looking for a 1 minute change in state of delivery and a retest to that change, the line where it breaks the most recent down close or up close candle, and then we jump in the trade. Alrighty, we're tapping the box right here on the 1 minute, which is the step one of our trade idea to the downside. We almost tapped it. Come on, just a little bit more here. There we go. So let's see how it reacts to this box now. We got 8 seconds left on this candle. Nice rejection. What I want to see now is a close below this candle, a bearish close below this, and a retest of this level, and then we take the trade downwards. And we are also, it looks like, in the premium over the range, which is great. That is exactly what we want to see. Then let's see if it lines up with see this, -1 exactly almost lines up with the sell side here. So this gives me even more confidence that this is actually where we want to go. I'm very tempted to take a trade right now, going a sell. I'm probably gonna take one, but I should wait for the break of this level, the CISD. Let's check the 5 minute. 5 minute is looking good too. We just tapped this order block and we are rejecting from it at the best level for entry, which is between these two golden bars here on the Fibonacci levels. All right, we're breaking the I'm going short here now.
Order filled.
And we have the level down here. We're targeting the sell side. I'd like to jump back to the 5 minute now. So this is our trade idea right here. This would be a 1 to almost a 1 to 5. 1 to 4.9, which is not bad. Have to keep an eye on this fair value gap that we have right here, this 5 minute. I want to see this just get ran through immediately. I really like the candle, the 5 minute closure of that candle, because we took out the high and then we took out the high of the previous candle and then we immediately started dropping. Now we're in this 5 minute fair value gap. This is what I'm a little bit worried about, if this is going to hold or not. If it's going to hold, we're gonna see probably a little bit more retracement. If it's gonna break through this level, then we are all good to go, at least down to these lows. We are looking very, very good here, guys. I'm gonna take half off at these lows. So I'm taking 5 off right underneath these lows. Actually, I'm gonna take 5 off here, but I'm pretty confident we're gonna go to at least the -27 level down here, because we are so extremely bearish right now, it looks like. Come on, push it down. Push it down to my first level, just do it. We might come back and retest this inverse fair value gap now, so we might come back up to this level and then dump, but I want to see, I mean, the best thing would just see us straight down now, which it looks like he wants to do. I don't want to sit through a retrace. Let's see, we got 25 seconds left in this 5 minute candle. I want to see it with a strong bearish close. I don't want to see it wick all the way back up. Preferably want to see it close below these lows right here. If we close below these lows, it's all good. I'm all set. So we got 7 seconds left. Let's see what it does. 3, 2, 1, and it wicks back up a little bit, which is fine. I'm gonna stay in this trade. I am, however, going to move my stop to break even now because I would not want to make this into a loser. That would suck bad. So I'm going to put it a little bit into profit here. Alright, we're coming back to retest that 5-minute inverse fair value gap like you talked about. Hopefully it doesn't go above this level. It should reject here and start moving down. We got a minute 45 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. This is the time where I definitely want to see this 5-minute candle start moving downwards if we're actually going to go down to my level there. Because we don't have a lot of time left in this candle. I want to see it close bearish. That was a pretty decent close there. Now we should just be a straight drop down to my first level there. I don't want to see any sort of more retracement up because we closed below. We clearly closed below this level now. So it should be just a straight downward move to my first level.
Order filled.
There we go. I'm going to move down my stop because, I don't know. I want to secure some more profits here. Up 300 on this, so the payout should be secure now. And as you can see, we are just dropping. Looking great. I'll take it off right here, the full amount. Yeah, I'll take it off. I'm good with that. Usually what we see, price is often rejecting from this negative 27 level, which you can see is happening right now. I just don't want to sit through another retrace. So there we go. We're up 600 in both accounts, so 1200 for the day, which is great. And looking at the stats here of the 50K, we're up 2500 in that one. This is our trade today. You can see it says 2 trades here, but I only took 1 trade. So when you take partials, it just counts that as a separate trade. 150K account is up to 3,000, so we're up 5,550, I think, total.
I'm going to use this channel as my online journal to see what I can do better and what I can improve on for every trade. And as you can see, this trade, it went straight to my initial target. I should have held the full position, at least to my first target. But this one actually continued to run all the way to a 1-to-8 risk to reward, which would have been a great trade, of course. It actually went to that first 15-minute order block that I marked out in the very beginning of this video. And I should just be more confident in holding my trades. That is something I have to work on for sure. But I'm going to make more videos here. If you're interested in seeing more live trades like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much for watching.